Alright, YouTube video. Yeah, it's been a while. I think it's like a record. 3 days or something without a video. Something like that anyway. Yeah, well, it was my birthday and that was very depressing and all that crap, and I like to avoid anything. So I avoided everything. And also I had this computer here had horrible viruses and stuff. And yeah, I usually am pretty good at fixing that kind of stuff, but nothing went right. I mean, these things are so malicious now. I mean, they just kill the operating system. And I even used a Microsoft tool. Finally, I resorted to their software cleaner thingy, and but it couldn't connect to the internet, couldn't download the stuff, and then I had to, well, I finally got it so it could do that, and then the computer was actually working, but you could tell there was still something wrong because the fan would be running on the computer and it wasn't, it shouldn't be running. So there was still something using the processor, and something was still wrong, I knew. But anyway, and then it just blew up like, not even a blue screen. You couldn't even get in on safe mode. I mean, it's like nothing. It was just screwing up all over the place. And so I think it was like the viruses. They have like a "you can't kill me" switch in them. And once you try to kill them really hard, they just decide to kill your computer instead of dying gracefully, or however they, the way they should. But really, they should hang people for this shit. This is just, I spent 3 days, I mean, not all day or anything, but, just a lot of hours fiddling with this computer, because I figured it'd be a learning experience just to see how much crap, it was just crap after crap after crap, and get this tool, get that one, and then move this over, all this stuff you gotta do, all this for what? Because some jackass thinks he's a man because he can fiddle with a complex operating system that's dependent, that's not only has to be compliant with old software and has to, has to do a lot of things. I mean, I'm not giving Microsoft any points off here, but yeah, if somebody really wants to go out and kill something, yeah, you can destroy something. That's right, because it's really expensive to make things indestructible, you motherfuckers. And you should be hung hard. Not even hung. You should be, they should bring back, that thing where they, they rip you to pieces. They should bring that back just for you fuckers. If they catch one of you, and they really should catch one of you, and just make an example of you, kill you the hardest way possible. This is the worst kind of terrorism. You don't even have a fucking mission, and you're terrorists. What's your mission? Waste everybody's time on Earth? Waste everybody's money? Waste human productivity? Just waste human life? You motherfucking cunts. Yeah, there really should be a law against it. A hard law. Like draconianly hard law. So anyway, yeah, I didn't learn much except, yeah, you want to know what you want to do? You want to have, you want to just back up your hard disk and just say fuck it and just have, backup copies of everything, because it's, once these things fuck it, it's fucked, I mean, I wasted all that time, and I just had to resort to going back to a start over again. And, now the bitch is going to be getting all the old crap off the old hard drive and putting it on the new one. But whatever. I didn't want to go into it. I don't give me any advice and all this. Get this tool, get that. I got all these tools, and they're all shit one way or another. And they all don't even like to be removed. I mean, one of the biggest offenders was, I guess, Norton antivirus. It got infected with a virus, and so you couldn't even get it off the goddamn computer. And so it was one of the major offenders, and I don't even know if it was Norton's fault, but I'm just saying it's their software, and you can't even get it off the fucking computer. Anyway, I won't even get into all that shit. I sort of did, but yeah, probably should make some videos about simple ways to back up your hard disk, and keep copies of your registry. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. You just go to regedit and, save a copy of the registry, and then, at least that'll give you, I mean, it's not going to fix some of these worms that get into every kind of file in the operating system. It's not going to fix that, but it can't hurt. But anyway, it's incredibly, just terrible. Anyway, terrible. And it was just amazing how bad the computer was running. I mean, it's like the hard drive was, the fan would start up on the computer almost as soon as the operating system started to run. It was just like, it was just killing the processor. So anyway, yeah, and then there's other subjects, of course. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. Got some birthday presents. The new statue. It's very nice, and microscope here. Yeah, see, new toy. That's gonna be good. A couple of movies and such, and kind things that people sent, and so thank you and all that crud. Really shouldn't have. I'll say that, and such, um, and so forth. And what else? Yeah, it's just I got some bad news about an old friend of mine had his birthday the day before mine. It was my best friend for 20 years or more. She, and she's a little older than me, and she got Alzheimer's, a few years ago, and it just killed her. And she finally died, and I just found out about it. And it was just horrible. You know, I mean, I couldn't. She just wore me out. She had so many crazy stories in her head. I mean, it was worse than a schizophrenic. She was just insane. And we even talked about, the fact that you never want to get into that state and all that kind of stuff. And people have those conversations about like the right to die, and they talk about how, oh yeah, I don't want to die that way, and oh yeah, I'm going to do something about it. There's nothing you can do, because once it happens to you, you can't recall that was your plan, and you can't implement it anyway. And there's no, so it just doesn't work out that way, and it just strips a life of all of its grace and beauty and charm. I mean, she was just incredibly charming person, a beautiful human being, and turned into absolute shit. And yeah, it's very depressing. I mean, I always got depressing stuff, but it's like this real life stuff hits you right in the face, and just validates what you know philosophically, is that this is just a harsh, brutal game. And the rudeness to beauty is obscene. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just this is just nothing to be playing with. This consciousness thing. It's either got to be cared for and done right, or not done at all. It's a disgrace to see that kind of shit happen to human beings. Disgraceful that we find it tolerable and acceptable, and it's just the way life goes. Well, fuck you. If that's the way life goes, it's insane. And if you're fucking reproducing, you're a motherfucking prick, or asshole, or cunt. Pick the orifice of your choice. The smelly, skanky orifice of your choice. So, yeah. So anyway, that sort of brought me. It's just not even that it brought me down. I mean, I know it was out there. I mean, I'd already said my goodbye, so to speak, mentally a long time ago. But it's just the actual fact just reminds you, and then you just think about the past, and just you think about all the waste and the sadness of so much of our lives. The little subtle murders take place. And yeah. So I mean, it's I don't know where you put that. I can't mix diamonds and dog do, and it just doesn't work for me. I mean, I just can't see the point in it. I either find a way to segregate it or forget it. Either find a way to do it right and protect yourself against the shit, or fuck it. So anyway, yeah. Anything else to report? Yeah, so I'm not dead. I've just been busy and distracted and disinterested and whatever. Get through Thanksgiving and get back to the normal shit grind, I guess. We'll see. I mean, I kind of like not making videos, so I might get attached to it. So maybe I'll make less videos. Who knows? Could be dead tomorrow. I mean, that's the moral of the story, really. Is that you're guaranteed nothing. Nothing. You can't buy yourself anything. Just can't. It's stupid. Yeah. So, that's all I got to say. Anyway, enough of video testing the camera. I think it makes some sort of little noise, so we'll see if it makes a little noise on the downloaded video. And if it does, then I'm going to have to fix that. Disappointing. Anyway, cheap cameras, what do you want? $10. Okay, till next time. But hit it.